Hi, Wes. I have a question. I think I
Of
should
course.
get to ask. So there was some space allocated to Beam, who's also present in this call, just at the end of spring quarter, but it was occupied by a few other orgs. It was occupied by like SWE, Souls, and one other org I can't or ACs. I think so. I'm just wondering, like, if there's a scheduled move out date for orgs that are like moving spaces. We had to move all of our stuff in because it was held in apartments, but I'm just kind of wondering what the logistics for that look like.
So I'm covering the assignments in the Student Creativity Center section of the presentation. Um, I would want to chat with you offline because some of the organizations that you mentioned that were still in there are actually not in the room we assigned you. And so we are currently working on moving organizations. It's taken us a while longer. There's been some turnover in staff over this past year, and so I've been working with Anthony Redon to try to get those moves taken care of. And so we're going to be in touch with the organizations very shortly.
Great, thanks.
Emika, maybe it might help to go on to the other sections, and then maybe we can answer questions at the very end.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
I just got an approval from Rick Russell to help organizations who may need a large room for week one. And so I know some of you have already reached out to me to help with that. And so we're going to go ahead and try to work with the school managers to try to book you a large room if you need it. Okay, any other questions about the things that were presented on?
Yeah, I had a question. We are in the Student Creativity Center, but we no longer need the tables that were provided there. Is that something we should talk to you about? Like if you guys can get rid of them for us or like move them somewhere else?
You can't just move them out or throw them away. They come with the space. And so we can talk more about that.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't throw them away, just
okay,
left
good.
them. Yeah.
Okay, if there are not any other questions, then thank you for your time.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
I think there's some hands raised.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm racing to Orange County, so I'm on my phone, so I'm going to need some help with the questions, identifying people if they have.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, I had a really quick question, and it we've been trying to book some rooms lately, and a lot of them of our room requests through the events office have been getting denied. They're citing that like the room capacity has been cut for the meeting rooms for RCO is cut to 50%. I was just wondering if you could like comment on that and maybe suggest how we could like navigate around that.
What is a CO?
I think it's just the room, the meeting rooms for clubs has been cut to 50%.
Can you forward me the communication where you were told that? Because that was also a concern last year, and when we reached out to events, they were not aware of any such protocol.
Okay.
So if you can send me an email about that, then we can try to get some clarity on it. But I just did talk to events, and first of all, if you're booking for something in the fall, you will not be able to. The first date for you to be able to request a booking for fall quarter is in week one, Monday of week one.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, they're right now we're not able to book anything new until like week 3. So I'll forward you what they sent us. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.
Just curious from the others, are there others who are experiencing similar things?
Yes, I've also heard the same thing when trying to book rooms through the classroom reservation system.
Okay, I'd like everyone to please forward me the emails that they're getting from events because I just talked to events yesterday. And they did not indicate anything as such. And so just want to make sure that you guys are able to get the rooms that you need. Of course, keeping in mind again, you know, if you're booking something for fall quarter, they are not yet allowing any requests.
I also had a question regarding ASME/ASCE's move into the new rooms. Is there any update on that timetable? Because I know we were supposed to be starting the move in last week.
Yeah, no, the move was not scheduled for last week. We needed to wait until after last week because the room was being used until last week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, then
So-
will you let us know when the time comes?
Yeah, actually, I'm waiting to send out an email, and I just need to get that approved.
Okay, and then once that does happens, do you know how we will have access to the new rooms? Because we don't have keys or any kind of room card access for that.
So anyone who needs keys needs to work with Marlon to sign out keys. And so Marlon is the key manager for the Student Creativity Center rooms, and he will be able to distribute the keys that you need. He will need to see that whoever's requesting keys needs to be able to demonstrate that they've completed the lab safety fundamental concepts, shops training, before being able to get their key.
Okay, thank you so much.
I had one last question. We use, I'm part of racing, so we use the courtyard during the weekends, and we use our shop space. And to use the bathrooms, we usually have to go, we'd like to go to Bolter, but it's locked, and we don't have key card access on the weekends. Should we talk to Marlon about that, or should we talk to you about that? Yeah.
What is your appropriate response for this? I'm aware of this being an issue. Being a user of some of the rooms near the Student Creativity Center Makerspace, it's quite problematic, particularly when the elevator is broken. And so, you know, I think it would be great for you to send an email to me so that I can escalate that to the associate deans. And
okay, great.
The best you can do to illustrate what the challenge is, right? And so in being very specific about, you know, what's kind of the outcome because that door does not have a swipe card access.
Anna, did you have a question?
Yeah, following up on the swipe card access thing, in addition to just like having the physical swiping thing on the door, I know that a lot of my board members or officers have expressed interest in just getting card access to Bolter in general. I know that some of our members who do have access, they were only able to get that through their own departments and research labs and other things that they're involved in. Is there a way that they can get access on weekends and stuff for our organization?
Not currently, but send me an email about that, and I can also address this with the associate deans and see if they can respond to that request.
Okay, thank you.
I think that's it for questions.
Okay.
Oh, just kidding. We just got one in the chat. Will we get a reminder email or invite to the lab and space safety training later this month? I can answer that. Yes, you will. We'll try to send out a reminder closer to that date. But yeah, thank you so much for coming, Wes.
Absolutely. And moving forward, everyone, you know, I think I don't know that I really covered this in my presentation, but you know, as the engineering student organization coordinator, if you ever run into an issue that you need help with, you should reach out to me. And I'm kind of the eyes and ears for the associate deans, and I meet with Rick Wessel weekly. And so if you do have any issues, you should feel free to email me and we'll try to work on that together. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.